All right, everybody, about a 5-minute tutorial that will accompany the paper tutorial that you have in class. This is the end result, and I'm going to take you through how to get it to that point. So we'll go File, New, No. We're going to start by drawing a rectangle. Pick any point on the screen, type in at 4, 4.5, and press Enter. That gives us our rectangle. Press F6, and that will bring it full screen. F2 will shrink it down just a little bit. Next, we're going to go ahead and draw the fillets. This is rounding the corners, so we get the command, type in 0.25, press Enter, and then pick very close to the corners. If you're not close enough, you may get an exclamation mark. Just pick it again. Press the Escape key. We're done filleting the command, or filleting. Next, we need to go ahead and explode it. It needs to be selected, so it does need to be green. We go to Edit and Explode and answer yes to this dialog box. Pick in the black area again, unselects it. Then we go to Edit and Offset. We're going to type in 0.5 and press Enter. Hold down our Control key and choose the bottom line close to it, but on the inside of the rectangle. So I'm on the inside and close to it, and that gives us our line like that. Press the Escape key. Pick in the black area, that clears it out. Now we're going to draw a circle, and middle mouse button will bring up this context menu. We want to choose midpoint snap, choose that line, and then type in 0.5. Press Enter, that draws us our circle. We then want to trim the middle of that circle out, so we go get the trim command, pick that line, press Escape, we're done with the command. Pick the circle and go ahead and delete it. Next is our text. We go to draw a text. This is still saved from the previous example, so we're just going to go 2B. I'm using Hollywood Hills, nice font, and I'm just going to drop it in just anywhere. Doesn't need to be perfect. Next, we are going to size and move it into shape or into place. So we need the text selected. We can also individually pick the portions of the text. And we will go Edit and Scale first. So we're going to pick near the bottom of it, pick near the top of it, and just size it up. Now here I do need to be careful. If I make a window around, I accidentally pick that fillet. So I don't want to make a window around it to select it this time. But we select it any way that we can, and we go Edit Move, and we bring it down to more central area. It's still a little big, so we're going to go Edit Scale again, pick the 2 points, bring it down a little bit, then move it, and you just get it how you want. I'm going to look first of all for the side placements, this side and the left side, and the bottom. It should be pretty close to that. Then we are going to do the scale height. So we pick near the bottom, pick near the top, scale it so it's a little closer to the top, but keeping in mind that we don't want to be right against the edges, and it wants to be fairly centered. So that looks pretty good. Now we need to draw a few circles on the bottom here. So draw circle. 0.375 is the approximate size. And we're going to pop it in there. One there. We're going to repeat that command, so draw a circle. With the circle command, we need to specify the diameter each time. So I want 2 of them down here. Draw circle, 0.375. And I think I'm just going to have 1 here. All right, so it doesn't need, as long as it's covering that line, we are good. It doesn't need to be perfect. We do a trim, 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 and then delete, and I'm pressing delete on the keyboard this time. So now that leaves a blank segment there, which will hold that in place for us. So that's all good. Last thing is to select it all, go to the Edit menu, and link it. So that is rejoined everything. And the last thing is to go to Convert Cut Path, choose the outside position of 12 o'clock on our rectangle. Make sure we're on the outside this time. We don't want to be on the inside. Make sure we're close to the line, but on the outside. Pick, convert holes to an inside path, yes. And press the escape key. You are done. You go ahead and do a file save, and this will be ready to be cut. That's all. Have fun.